All right, guys, we are out here today with
Chloe.
And we are going to
Skateboard.
And we're going to look at the
skateboard.
And we're going to see if you should figure out
what you're going to say in the video before you start it.
No. Okay, so we are getting this question a lot. You know what the question is?
It's
It's what size of skateboard should you get if you're a beginner?
I know, I told you that.
She literally said, we're getting this question a lot. We should make a video to answer the question. So here I come with all these different sizes. I tried to get every size of board we could, and I only ended up with 3. This one, that one, and the monster large one.
Yes.
So you're the world's foremost beginner skateboarder.
The longest standing beginner skateboarder.
She says, don't call me the foremost, call me the longest standing. I said, I don't even know what that means. So when you go to choose a board, how do you choose the width?
What looks like comfortable. That's how I do it.
What looks comfortable? Okay,
Yeah.
so look at it and tell me what looks comfortable.
That one looks comfortable just based on that.
Really?
Just based on looks.
Which one?
The middle one.
Okay, why?
Because it doesn't look too small and it doesn't look too big.
Okay, like the, what is that book? The Bernstein Bears.
I was thinking that.
Not too small, not too big. So this is a Walmart board. I think we should actually start by just showing you how to measure the board, and then I'm gonna have Chloe go through some different things as a beginner skateboarder, and then I'm gonna use my 30 years of skateboarding expertise to hopefully give you some good advice so you can figure out which size of skateboard you should ride.
That's a 7.5.
7.5. The Walmart board, 7.5. Let's see the best beginner complete.
That's an 8.
The best beginner complete is an 8. And the egg, the monster egg,
That
11.
looks like 11.
No
maybe,
way.
Yeah, no, that's 11.
I can't believe it.
Maybe 10.75.
So your options are 7.5, 8, or 11.
I'm gonna go with 8. 11 is too big.
So the first test was just the look test, and she goes, oh, I would choose the 8 because it looks comfortable. So if you're a brand new skater and you're just starting out, it depends on your height. And a lot of people also say like your shoe size. What size are your shoes?
Oh, I didn't put on my shoes. They're,
Do you need to put on your shoes?
yeah, I am a size 9
Size 9.
in women's.
What are those?
They're dirty. Don't zoom in on them.
I already did. Okay, well, why don't you put on your skateboard shoes now that we're skateboarding? And then we're gonna figure out which one. This one, 7.5. Let's see if I can kickflip each. Oh, first try. 8.0. 11. Wow, I got you. Okay, so when you're a brand new skater and you go to a skate shop, it depends on what type of skateboarding you are going to want to do.
Yeah.
If you're just going to want to cruise, it doesn't really matter the width so much. If you want to do a bunch of tricks, it does matter the width so much. So the skinnier the board, the easier it will be to flip. However, you also have less room for your feet. The most popular board size right now is 8.25. When I was growing up, it was 7.75 or an 8. Even if you skated an 8, it would be like, well, it's a bit big. I grew up skating 7.75, and then I moved to an 8, and then one day I was like, why don't I just go back to 7.75? And my skateboarding instantly improved a lot. And so I now will just always skate a 7.75, even though people make fun of me every time, and they say, Aaron, you should skate an 8.25 like everybody else. I don't believe skateboarding is about being like everybody else. I think it's about being yourself, doing what you want, and your own form of self-expression. So do whatever feels right.
Yep.
So I think what you should do here, Chloe, is choose this one first.
Yep.
Give it a round. Go get your shred on and see how you feel. And then let us know, oh, this is good because of this, or bad because of this, or I like, dislike, whatever. You picking your nose? On camera, picking your nose.
I was scratching my nose. I'm not used to the camera.
Yeah, you are.
Even still. So, but the thing is, the quality of the board is not the best.
Right, it's true. This is a factor.
Okay.
I unfortunately did not have a good quality 7.5. I looked everywhere in my garage, couldn't find one.
Okay, let me just get on the
Give it a
smooth
push.
part.
Yeah, shredder.
Okay, but I'm just comparing based on size.
Yeah,
right
just
now.
on size. I mean, what you're looking at
Okay.
is like your feet feel comfortable, you feel like you're falling off the edges.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm most interested to compare these two the 8 and the 11.
Right.
Because back in my day, no 8 and 11, an 11-inch board didn't even exist, like actually, that I ever have seen. But when I very, very, very first started skateboarding, my first board was a fish board. It was probably 10 or 9.
Yeah.
It was pretty big, and I think that might have helped me as a beginner. So okay, so now you're gonna take this one, which is an 8. This is our standard issue, best beginner complete. This is where most people start. And actually the most popular size is the 8 for the beginner skater. Most beginner skaters are starting off on the 8. Okay?
Okay, yeah.
Good? But I'm interested to hear everything you have to say about it.
Okay, well this one, the size is better. This one just feels like I'm gonna fall off.
Because you have more width.
Because there's more width on this one, so it's definitely more comfortable.
Okay.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see on this
one.
guy. I mean, I feel, well, let's just give it a go.
I mean, I might actually really like it, huh?
You might like it even more. That is a monster. Look at that thing. That is just a monster of a skateboard.
I mean, it's kind of fun.
Kind of fun, or like, oh my God, this changed my whole life? What I want to know is like ease of use as a beginner skater. We're gonna have you do some tricks too.
Okay, well, how am I gonna do tricks on this guy?
How are you not gonna do tricks on this guy?
It's huge. Okay, good. I actually kind of liked that.
Better, best?
Not best, because I'm just also used to the 8.
Yeah, okay.
But I do think that I wasn't expecting to kind of think it was fun.
Yeah. Okay, because it has more width and you can stay on there easier.
Yeah.
I think this is why people go to the 8.25.
Yeah.
It's funny because also we're literally talking about 1/4 of an inch, which is not very much at all.
Yeah.
But when you have 1/4 of an inch more width on a skateboard, it just seems so much bigger.
Right.
But this one is massive.
I mean,
11.
imagine, what is this, 3 more inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this one fits my full foot.
Right, so which should give you more stability.
Right.
And if you were just cruising, let's say you don't want to learn any tricks, and you're just cruising, this might be the ticket.
It actually might.
But if you want to learn how to kickflip,
Yeah.
I don't know. This might be hard to kickflip, or it might be easier.
No way.
I wish you could kickflip.
doubt it. I know, me too.
Now you're going to take this one, and you're going to do a kick turn on each of them.
Okay.
Kick turn it up.
Kick turn. Okay, good.
That one definitely looking sketchy. And she goes front side, unexpected. Go the other way, it's easier.
No, it's not.
It's not, yeah, it is.
No, I don't
See?
know why.
See, that was definitely easier.
Well, maybe it looked easier, but.
Oh, so do front side then if it's easier.
Okay. I don't know why that's easier for me than
Is
this
it easier?
way. Yeah.
Actually?
Yeah, for
Even
real.
after you did both.
Yeah.
Leave it in the comments below if the front side was not easier for Chloe. Okay, how did that feel?
It felt unstable
Why?
because there is just not very much width to it. I feel like I'm gonna fall off.
Okay, good. Now we're moving to an 8.
But if I was like a little kid though,
Yeah,
then that might just be just by comparison to what my foot size is to this.
but a little kid, his foot size to that is like your foot size to that.
Right. Which I like that one actually.
So, you know, there's a lot to think about. There's like hundreds of different possibilities when you're choosing a new skateboard, and I understand for a beginner it could be very, very overwhelming. Okay,
Right.
kick turn it up.
Okay.
The first test is, will she use the tail? No, she won't. She'll use the nose. She don't care about you or your nose. Front side again. Oh, you're such a ripper.
I know.
Okay, well, definitely looking easier. The lack of knee bendage is giving me a certain level of anxiety I can hardly cope with.
I literally feel like I'm bending my knees so much.
Yeah, okay, you killed it.
Yeah. Okay, good.
Good,
More comfortable.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Now let's go to the Big Bertha.
Okay.
Eggzilla, they call it.
Eggzilla.
Yeah, I'm actually wearing normal shoes. I need to give you guys an update on my foot, the road to recovery. So my foot is healing, it is feeling much better. The idea of maybe jumping on it gives me heart palpitations. It definitely still hurts to walk, but I'm pushing through that. Not like bad, It's getting better for sure, but I can't quite skate yet. But soon, I'm looking forward to the return of my skateboarding.
When is your next doctor's appointment?
October 3rd.
Okay, it's coming up.
It's coming right up. Okay, kick turn. Wow, she's not even like, she's just straight up rolling.
I know, I don't know why I did that.
Because Eggzilla's giving you more confidence.
But I feel like if it had wider trucks, then obviously wider or softer wheels, then that would be very hard.
Hard or easier?
It would be harder to do any sort of tricks.
Yeah, maybe. I actually think with wider trucks you have more stability, but again, in terms of the flip tricks, it could make it more difficult.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's because it's not as hard because the trucks are not huge.
Yeah. What I'd love for Chloe to do the most is try a shove it on all of these.
Oh God.
But you got the kick turn. But how does that feel? You should rate these from 1 to 10, I guess. Ease of use.
Ease of use on a kick turn. I don't know. Okay, the 7.5 I'm gonna say was a 4.
Yeah.
The
Why?
8.
You gotta explain why.
Because it's not. It was. I felt like it's like standing on like a little thing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the 8 was comfortable for me, so I would say a 5.
Okay.
And then this one I would say a 4.
Why?
5.
Why though?
Why? I don't know.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm really gonna help the beginners out there.
They're so thankful for all your explanation.
I don't know. It
were
just
your feet falling off of this?
They weren't falling off of
You
it.
feel like you were on there okay?
I felt like I was on there okay, but it just didn't seem like I wasn't super comfortable on it or something.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, shove it, all 3 of them.
No way!
Wait, why?
Because that's like my Achilles heel.
Okay, it's not your Achilles heel. It's the best and easiest trick you have.
No, it's not. The popcorn is the best and easiest trick I have.
I love it. Popcorn, all of them.
Okay.
Okay, first try. Oh no, you fell off. 5-second roll. Get back in there. Okay, nailed it.
Okay.
First try. Let's go.
See, now this is gonna make a difference.
Yeah.
The size is gonna make a difference on this one.
The size is going to make a difference in this one.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying at the beginning. If you're a beginner skateboarder, it really, really matters. Do you just want to cruise, you just want to ride around, or you want to try and learn tricks? There's a big difference.
Yeah.
First try. Actual
Okay.
first try.
Actual
Okay, well
first
done.
try.
Now let's see if you got this guy. You ain't never popcorn nothing like this in your whole life.
I have not.
Wide boy. What? That scared the living beep out of me.
I'm sorry.
You got it? You scared?
Yeah, actually.
You're scared?
Yeah.
Okay, this is actually a real life legit representation of the differences between the widths.
Yes.
So on this, I do think proper wide enough trucks would help more.
Yeah. I don't know why I can't do this one.
You can. Just focus. Make sure you put your feet into the center of it.
Okay.
Otherwise you're gonna get a shinner. That
Okay.
was good. Chloe, that was close.
Woo!
You got it. Come on, you got it.
Because there's so much board surface
Full
that
commitment.
it wouldn't be as hard, but it is.
Yeah, there's more board surface, so you have more space.
But it's still scary.
You got it. Jump to the center.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah.
So I guess the skinny Walmart board is even better.
Yeah. Okay, one more try.
Nailed it. First try. Okay, that's perfect. Killed it.
Thank
Now
you.
how about the shove it?
No.
Well, just 3 tries. 5 tries?
3 tries.
What are you scared of? Look at her chin. You're scared for your shins.
I am. I am so scared for my shins.
Okay, 3 tries? You never know. You might land it. What the heck? You're just not committing. Remember back in the day when you were so tough?
I know. Before I got old.
You're not old.
Wait, you want me to do 3 tries on each one?
That was 1 try.
Okay.
You nearly landed it. If you would have committed, you would have actually landed. Okay? That was the worst commitment I've ever seen.
It's because I know I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you can do it though. Just that right there, hearing her say, I know I'm not gonna do it, makes me want to push her to do it so badly. If you're out there and you're thinking to yourself you can't do it, you can. You 100% can. Don't let anybody tell you can't. Don't let them tell you won't. Skateboarding is about you, and it's about your ability to make it go right, and you can. You can land this. Tray flip? I thought we were just doing a shove it. Shove it, first try.
Okay. Did I flip that correctly?
Yeah, you
Okay.
nailed it. Now you're on the tail. Your foot position is not exactly correct, but close enough. Give it a shove it. Oh, come on.
I feel like if I had something holding me up,
Yeah,
like
you need a safety rope.
Yeah.
Because you're scared.
yeah,
Because that one time you fell, you never forget it.
I know.
We need to make another video of Chloe getting over the fear. Okay, go to the widest one.
Okay.
This one, you might have no choice. You might literally try and get away from it and you'll just accidentally land. What in the world was that?
That is not easy.
Really?
Yes, it's heavy.
Yeah, okay. Okay, you actually did that.
Yeah.
Okay, one more try. 0 successful shove-its, but she got the popcorn. Okay, you want to commit to that? No. Okay, so this to me, as a 30 years of skating veteran, was a very interesting little test. Because what I saw is that she can roll around on this and maneuver it, but yeah, it's a bit shaky. This one is right in the middle. Actually, it's so funny because it's almost like you said right at the beginning, just right. And then this one, like if you try to do tricks on this, it's like just way overpowering you.
Yeah.
But I think like, you know, just in terms of like where your feet are and the more room you have, it is easier to just ride,
Yeah.
you know? And especially if you had softer wheels and the trucks were wider, it would be very, very stable. And if you're like say you just take this giant road and you're like, oh, I'm just gonna skate. Maybe you want this guy,
Yeah.
although it would be heavy to carry.
Well, you would just be riding it everywhere.
Yeah, I guess so. And with nice soft wheels, it wouldn't matter. You could just ride it into the sunset. But once it comes to the tricks, that's why at the beginning of the video, I was like, it depends on what kind of skating you're doing. Very, very, very important. If you just want to ride around, maybe you want the widest board possible with some cool like soft wheels and wide trucks. And if you want to learn tricks, I would suggest one of these popsicle style shapes that looks like that and help you learn.
Size 8 too.
Yeah, why size 8 specifically?
Well, size 8, this is what I've found with people.
Yeah.
Is that when you're first starting out and you just don't know what to get, the 8 is like just a good, safe choice.
It is, yeah.
And then you can kind of tell from there if you like it a little bit smaller or bigger.
That's right. So our goal is to get as many brand new people into skateboarding as possible. That's why we're making these videos. That's why we're out here. That's why we do what we do. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. We hope you learned something, and you, yes you, learned to ride a skateboard. We got everything you need at brailleskateboarding.com.
You won't be disappointed.